All right, so got the motor out. Show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, that's crazy, bro. Look at the mount. Okay, look at this one, guys. That motherfucker way over here, and look at that. That mug is totally offset. So, I don't know, but I know it ain't tripping. It's right on the edge. That bitch way over here. That's basically in the center, and that's way on the side. So, I gotta modify. I gotta move this up, and I gotta get the measurements straight, man. That's the only part I hate to do. Shit. And then it's like getting in this shit. Can't do nothing but go and get at it, man. Really. So, damn. What size meal? 15s or... It's right at a 15 because this right here is 16. So it's gonna be a 15. All right. So I gotta figure out, guys, how I'm gonna do that. See how I'm gonna figure that out real quick. I ain't never had to run into this issue. But it look like now. All right, guys, let me see what I can do. Guys, so we done took the plate off, call myself marking it. So technically, this how I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to bring that motherfucker over, all the way over here. Just the, what's the name? But gotta do what we do. All right, guys, so y'all can see I had to measure it, but now y'all see I had to re-drill the holes out. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 here, 1, 2, 3. And then it was 3 here, 1, 2, 3. The fourth, nah, my bad, it was 1, 2, and 3. These 3 right here I drilled. So y'all can see how we got it over now, where it's gonna be over here. And then it'll line up. So yes, sir. All right, man, so y'all can see it now. She moved over. Should be lined up with this one. So we praying this work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. Hey, man, we've been grinding, guys. We working. I just got to give y'all a little bit, man. I can't give y'all the whole thing, bro. I can't. Hold on. I can't give y'all the whole entire bill. I got to break it down. Some of y'all be want to know. But I ain't going to lie to y'all, bro. I thought there was going to be an easy little... See, from a dome and a box Chevy, it's nothing. G-body, really not nothing. But I'm gonna let y'all know, and after I describe, let y'all know everything, the details and the in and out, what to do, shit like that. We're gonna be on to another video, so we're gonna cut it short. So like I said, we ain't gonna go prolong it. We're gonna cut it short. Right, so let's back up a little bit. Y'all know I still gotta get another intake. Man, we've been working, man. But hey, we got it in there. When I say it was hell, it was hell. We also got the header on. And I didn't know this box right here. I forgot what this box called, but we gotta get this box. The crazy thing about it, I forgot what they call this box, but I can't put my harness on that side to get it out of the way, because my job, I wasn't gonna cut anything, because you never know, he might want to go back original, or you know, just never know. So I didn't want to cut anything. And also, like his windshield wipers and stuff, all that stuff is with the harness itself as well. So like, man, I couldn't mess with that part. But we gotta use the harness. And we gotta plug the old computer back up. Also, we gotta plug this up, because this a whole harness thing. So it gotta be plugged. And on this harness itself, I don't know if this the ground for it. Like, I know all these grounds, but I don't know if it's controlling this for everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put ground to this just in case, but I'm gonna try to find a neat way to hook this stuff. All right, so that's that part. Headers, he got the right headers. They cleared and everything. I thought I'd have an issue with it because it's so tight right here, bro. Like I said, on box Chevy is wide, man, but with this box right here, it's a little bit tighter. Also, y'all know the power steering for this vehicle was over here, right? Even though the steering link is here, it was a pipe running, well, 2 hoses running all the way over here to the gearbox. So with that being said, I'm saying to myself, damn, 5.3 gonna have everything over there. So what I did, I just took, matter of fact, here go one of them, and I cut the other one right here, but here go one of them. They running where it was running along the car. So what I did was, I got the pressure hose, which is here. Y'all see it. It's going, boom. And then I got the one with the clamp on. I got it going over here. So I had to rig those up, but I made them work. So I normally do a car like this. I kind of have to make it work, but got it working. It's not touching over here. He gonna take this fan off because he gonna use them 2 fans over there. So we're gonna have to make those 2 fans try to work as possible. He gonna need a lower hose, upper hose. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna text him and just add it on the bill. And like clamps and stuff. There's a lot of clamps I gotta get for the fuel pump, for the upper hose, lower hose, and the heater hose. I done put the heater hose. I took his old heater hoses off, as y'all can see. It had like water and stuff in here, but it's like gunk. Matter of fact, it's gunk. All that gunk and stuff up in there. Yeah, and here's the gearbox I was telling y'all about. So what I did was put some more hoses on here. I had some spare hoses, put some on there on here, hooked it up to his water pump. And like I said, guys, some people just want a budget bill. They don't want to spend all that, you know, all that money and stuff. So we're gonna make it do what it do. I already put the ground right here to the positive. I mean to the negative. Last time we're gonna do the starter. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and, what this is, oh. So before I put this side on the headers, let me see, boom, yep. I need to come up with an intake, because this back here is all that harness stuff, and I gotta find out how I'm gonna do it. So, hold on, Lev. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Now, his hose here, this the long factor hose, but it's not, it won't even go on the neck. I mean, even if it did, it's gonna have a kink right here. So I got to use the right one that goes. So I gotta take this off, and like I said, the fan off. And this fan, this motherfucker must have broke. Damn, this was kind of barely hanging on though, but we're gonna have to use those fans. I'm gonna have to wire those fans up. But yeah, guys, under there, when I say it was so freaking confusing. Like, for instance, like, let's see. Okay, so under the car, this is supposed to be a 4L60, but they was telling me it's like the old style 4L60, similar to the 700. I don't think it got that other little plug back there like my 4L60 got. It ain't got, it's this plug, got this one, but it's another one that's up under there, that little small one. I don't think that one got it. If it do, y'all comment, but I swear I looked and feel, I didn't see it. But I left the flywheel that's originally on this motor, and I set the motor down, I didn't take the trans out, so I set the motor down. Y'all remember when I had to line the plates up, right? I lined the plates up, got those. So now I got the bolts and stuff, got the motor set down. Then as I'm bringing the motor and the transmission together, the flywheel on this 5.3 is a deep dish. So it left a space in the middle. So I was like, fuck. I already done had it on. So I had to do some calling to figure out if I got to put that adapter on or not. But they told me I don't. One of them said I don't have to. The other one said I might have to. Depends on the space. So I just said, damn, man. I either I had to take the transmission loose or I got to take the motor loose. So what I did, luckily, and the thing I'm telling y'all about is this thing. Luckily, I had bought one. I'm gonna have to go and order some more. But luckily, I bought this because if I didn't, I would have to wait just to hook this damn thing up, man. And I couldn't go forward if I had to take this shit back out. So luckily, I had one. So with that being said, I did use it. Got it in, used it, both the transmission up. So got the flywheel and the torque converter close together now. So only thing last I had to do is both those up. But in the meantime, I'm just concerned about this right here. Where can I move this? So when I put that big tall intake, y'all know them truck intakes kind of tall. So when I put that on, I just hope that be out the way. I hope I can hide that. And then I just hope whatever that shit work that's going to the harness, man. I just hope that work. But like this, I had labeled this. This goes here. And then this one goes here. Now I did label them because I was just like, why? But they had a harness to the damn windshield wipers. I just thought it'd be a little similar to like a box Chevy style. So we already got his new spark plugs in. We got that in. So yeah, guys, so trying to see what else, man. We got a lot of stuff to clean up, man. If y'all look, we got a lot of stuff. But we getting there. It just looks like a lot right now, but it's gonna get there. This right here, I'm gonna do this in a minute. Go and get this out the way. I'm gonna take these off, throw that intake away. I don't know if he'll be able to use that. He might gonna have to get one, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna order whatever I order and just write it down, because some stuff, yeah, I'm just gonna have to write it down and put that stuff and try to do it like that. And then the fuel pump, brand new fuel pump I'm gonna use is right here. That's that auto motor, aero motor, whatever you call it. That's that. And then this is a set of plates. I always keep me a set of LS swap plates. These coils good. Got some head gaskets and stuff. And I also got a water pump. So I had bought this water pump for the other truck I had, but I had when I bought one, it didn't come in yet. So I got a water pump. I will sell it. They're at the stores, $150. So y'all want to do a swap? If y'all in the area, I got a water pump. I take about 120. I'll save you $30. Take about 120. But yep, I'm just collecting this stuff, man. So good thing that I got some stuff, and then I gotta make sure and check and make sure I got a good thought about it. See, this one right here, it got a hole in it. You know what I'm saying? Not thought about it, but an intake. I think this is a good intake. It just got the hole in, so I'm gonna have to either I can fix it. I might have to use this one. Oh shit, never mind. God dang. Hot in the. Oh, that's the little cap piece. But hell, that's broke. Oh yeah, they gotta get thrown away. I'll just save it for this. He need one of these too. So I'll just take this off. I'll take, damn, this one broke, but I'll take this. I'm gonna keep this though, just in case, man. And then I need to keep this too. So you just never know, man. But I didn't know that. These intakes, man, what's going on with them? So let's see. Can't use this one. Ah. What's wrong with this one? Can't use this one. I mean, could, but this one just shaved down. See, I have to fill in them. I ain't used to this though. Yeah, I had to fill them in. This one just shaved down. And this the one I had on there on my Monte Carlo. There's something about this one though. That bitch was smoking for some odd reason. It's like this one was smoking and shit, so I might not use this one either. I don't even want to think about this one. And then when I put a new intake, it stopped all that shit. The starter still good. All right, guys, we down to our last one. The back of it good, the hose good back here. We can take this off. Take the throttle body. We might use this one. Yeah, we might use this one. Damn, we can't use this one either. Fuck. The damn vacuum thing right here broke. Melted. God dang. I just got all these intakes. And none. Can't use none of these motherfuckers. Only thing probably good is this one. This one got the thing on it. But these shaved down, so I'm probably gonna have to See, I was probably gonna have to go to the parts store and get like some plastic and then get some glue, clean it all, get some glue, and place that plastic on there so it can get hard, so it won't suck in air. Might just have to do that. I got all these intakes and all of them wrong. Something wrong with all of them. But yeah, guys, we're gonna cut it short. Damn, when did I get that package? Short man. But yeah, guys, we're gonna cut it short, man. What I said I was gonna do. Try to find an intake and stuff. I think I'm gonna jump on tomorrow. We're gonna call it a day today, man. Tomorrow Friday, so I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna get after it. So, Leo, y'all stay tuned to these videos, man. We're gonna drop these videos. Like I said again, just a recap. Y'all doing on the Bubba Chevys, I guarantee you them plates, man, you're gonna have to, they offset. I don't know if all of them like that, but I know this one like that. Offset them. Yep, so I'm saying I ain't gonna do nothing. I might just take a break. I might just take me a chill break, then come back out here. But I know it looks like this, guys. Trust me, y'all know how I look when the motor out. And then when the motor in, it looks like this, but we're gonna get everything straight, man. After we take this fan off, put the electric fan on, hook the the computer up here, run the other computer. We'll run both computers over here. See where I'm gonna run a ignition switch at. But yeah, we're gonna figure something out, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Thank y'all for watching. What it do, YouTube, guys? We're back with another video. Same day for me, different video for y'all, guys. I want to give y'all a little sneak peek on what it looked like. I'm gonna finish it, but I just want to give y'all a sneak peek. And I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Boom. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Everything's starting to come together. All right, so this starter body is gonna be the wrong one. I ain't bolted the intake down or nothing, but I gotta get some gaskets as well. So the starter body, this the one with the 4. He need the 3. And if y'all don't know what I mean, if you look on this intake, you got 3 bolts, but you got 4 or 5 on this motherfucker. It won't even fit. So Yeah, so this one of them things we gotta find, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, you just gotta go and search, man. You really don't find these like that no more, so you just gotta search for it. But yeah, that's what it looked like. And yeah, gotta go from there, guys. All right, man, we out here working. So I had to go to the parts store and grab some stuff, man. I had to make it work. So I had to grab a filter. His filter is too big, it's not gonna work. And I'll try to use this in the middle, but it won't work because it's so tall. And then I try to use this, but this not gonna work. So I had to go purchase one. So that's the one we're gonna put on. He'll have his electric fans on soon. And that's the only way it'll work, man, with his hood closing and stuff. So I had to make it do what it do. The best I can do. So now I had to buy this and I had to buy the top one. It's in here some. Okay, here we go. I have to buy these right here. So they gonna need that. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek, man. So what it's looking like. So this car gonna have 2 computers in it. Gonna have this one, the original, and this one. So y'all stay tuned. We just have to buy that breather, put it on. That's the only way. I think I made a video. Yeah, I said this one too tall. But yeah, this the only way the hood gonna close. I have to take the EGR valve. You know, this top thing. That's what we got, man. So we getting electric fans, of course, I told y'all that. So we about to get up under here and see if we can bolt up the other stuff, man. But hey, this is what I feel like, man. I feel like shops cannot fuck with me, bro. When they come down to swapping cars or whatever, they can't fuck with me, bro. I had this car, what, 3 days, 4 days? When did I get this car? Probably, what, a week ago? I don't know if it's the 4th day or the 5th day. But days, not months. You get cars be sitting months, bro. Like, damn near a year, nigga want LS swap, bro. To be honest with y'all, bro, it don't take a lot of money. It takes some money, but it don't take a lot as what y'all think. Like, it don't take like no $10,000 or more. Like, you can, it depends, like I said, you can put in all that if you want to. You can easily get your valve, your oil pan and all that stuff. The little small stuff like pickup tube and rear main seal, the little main things for your motor. But when I'm talking about getting the motor put in, like I said, I'm the cheapest around here right now. $2,500, bro, I'm the cheapest. But you got people starting at 5K, starting at 5K and up, 35K and up. So what I'm gonna do, like my partner was telling me, he was like, you charge 25, but then 9 out of 10, you would have to go around, you would have to turn around and say parts. So 25 your labor, but your parts. But normally if you say 2,500 and just say if they buy parts, you might not get all what you need. So you need to go on and include the parts in it. So whatever the 25 plus whatever the parts or estimate of what it's gonna cost, that's what you need to tell them. So it made sense because I was just like, I was advertising it when it came down to 2,500 because I know when people hear 2,500, it's like, damn, he do it for 2,500, but he's right because I be had to answer questions like, they be like, is that for the motor and trim? I'm like, nah. Okay, that's for all the parts and stuff. I'm like, nah, that's just labor. And like some people continue to text, some don't text back. And they be like, man, I thought the parts and stuff was included. I'm like, nah, but I gotta keep saying all that stuff. So instead of me just saying 25, whatever the parts of an estimate, I think, I'm just gonna include all that. So if it's 35, I'm gonna say it's 3,500. But normally it's 4,000 because like normally 1,600 comes to the price. And I mean for parts, it'd be like 1,600 in parts, and that's not including the 2,500. So it'd be other shit like to run through life ends like adapters and like little clamps, and it'd be all the miscellaneous shit that adds up. But I will say this, shops cannot fuck with me, guys, because at the end of the day, just because it's a shop, it's a building, they are technically certified, but they are human just like me. At the end of the day, they can be certified and mechanics and doing all this shit, but when you send your car to a swap guy, like, come on now. You know what I mean? You know how long your car gonna sit? They gonna go through the same shit I can go through. But some shops not gonna fabricate. Some shops not gonna make things work like I do. Some shops not gonna deal with certain things. They gonna be like, look, we're not gonna do it until you buy this, or hey, you need this, you need this. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be lenient. So that's where I feel like that's what I'm good at. So we're gonna change that to from 25 to whatever. I'm gonna add it up to whatever I'm gonna give myself an estimate, myself some breathing room. And also I had to realize if 25 just labor, I be having to go to part stores. I be having to go to junkyard, find little pieces. I be had to go to junkyard to get a, you know, like I had to go get an intake, thought about it. I had to go to 2 different people. I had to go to the part store to get this. I had to order some stuff. I had to, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do in general, not towards anybody, but in general, I gotta, my time to stop work, to go out and still gotta take them off of vehicles. I still gotta go find them. Still gotta do all this shit. I'm wasting gas, then come back to the house and finish what I'm doing. So I'm gonna add all this shit in, you know what I'm saying? So if you hear 4,000, that's 4,000 for labor and parts, not including your motor, labor and parts, and boom, we good. That's including getting your computer flash, but you gotta have your own computer. I don't have a computer. Now he gonna get a computer. My guy's selling for $250, so he's gonna buy a computer. This is a computer I use to crank the cars up. This not no good computer. It's like it crank up, it stays idling high, real high. So I'm just gonna use this to bust it off. So I just use this as a crank computer. So instead of me having to keep taking out my cars, I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to show y'all. So definitely stay tuned. And like I said, we about to get up under here and go ahead and do the flywheel, man. I'm gonna have to, I just bought some parts, man. I'm gonna have to get up under there. That flywheel, them bolts supposed to have lined up, but apparently they don't line up no more. So that's the part you have to fight for sometimes, man. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about. I had to take the starter back down. All right, so y'all see right here where the boat's supposed to go. For some reason, it need to be shaved in. So it's like I gotta find a way to shave that boat back in. And like, I gotta drill it out from back here to make it fit. Cause it looked like it lined up now, I ain't gonna lie. All of them look like this, but you can see the gap that's out. I need a little more gap in, if that makes sense. So I need to go in some. So that's why I got this drill bit. This long drill bit, I had to go buy this. Like shit like this, bro, you just never know, man. You have to do all that, you know what I'm saying? Then I had to put the bracket. I mean, it's an adapter in there. I know y'all can't see, but it's an adapter in there. I had to do that as well. Then we gotta change the oil, but they're gonna be last. But this the what's name? Here got his O2 sensor gonna go in here. Definitely gotta be careful when you're doing the O2 sensor, because I noticed I did it before. I've messed around and put this thing, it was back here. It was hitting this. And I done, man, shit, it was hell. Trying to put a ratchet and shit behind here to unloosen this to twist it. So then you don't want it right here. Then sometime when you put it right here, that damn thing long. You know what I'm saying? Like when you actually twist it on, it's gonna be hitting this, then the wire be bent. You can't put it over here. So when I normally put the headers in, I just line it up. Wherever the header be bolted to the motor, I just line this up. That way it can always stick out. Just like, for instance, this right here. You see how if I would have put it here or there or up here, it wasn't gonna work. See, I had to have it lined up. So I got it lined up exactly where to plate at. So shit like that, man, it's just stuff that I went through when I was doing my swaps and stuff. Like I'm more like, I'm hands-on, but once I do something the first time, I'm gonna know what to do the next time. So I don't care what nobody say, but at the end of the day, guys,
it takes somebody to actually get out here and do that shit, man. That shit ain't easy, but it's not too bad. But it is worth every single dollar. When I say $2,500, it's worth every dollar. Because the same guy can do this shit for $35,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. And the reason I'm doing 25, because like I said, I don't even put the computer and shit in the inside like he do. He put the computers in the inside. Then he have it real neat. But I mean, mine's is okay, you know. But y'all stay tuned, man. Let me go on and see if I can figure this out real quick. And then we gotta go get the MC, pick it up, bust a block in it, come back, see how I ride, and I'll let y'all know what we do when we get this one did. So I want to spray some starter fluid. That fuel pump, that's crazy. The fuel pump had cut on, but I'm gonna see if that bitch will bust off. I'm trying to think. No, cause I ain't got the computer. I'm gonna have to wire the computer shit up. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. Just to give y'all an idea what I'm trying to do. Y'all see I kind of shaded it out just a little bit to try to get it kind of over there a little bit. And this is what the other one looked like here. Hold on, this might not be, yeah, I think it's this one. But it looks like that. But I gotta water it out just a little bit. So we finally got the flywheel. Man, I had to shim the flywheel because I don't know. You know, you got this 5.3 and the transmission. I had to put some washers. I put like 2 little skinny washers on the between. It's like it'll have a gap right here, but if you tighten them up with the screw, it can bend the flex plate. So you want to just the same gap you see, just stick some washers between it and then put it in there and tighten it up so it can be level. But I'm just gonna turn it forward so y'all can hear it. Y'all can see it's shimmed up good. It's turning over, it's not catching. It's catching over good, so. Now, let me see. Now, we're gonna go ahead and drop it. Like I told y'all, we're gonna get a radar and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. That way, now I'm gonna pull it up. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. There's gonna be a whole nother video y'all can see. But we're gonna basically drop it, put it over here, and lift the back up. Get ready to put the pump in. We got the pump. We're gonna run a wire, boom, run a wire to here. And after we do that, we're gonna test it out. Should get some fuel. And I'm gonna check the oil before I crank it, of course. But I'm gonna go and bust it off tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna try to bust that mug off tomorrow. Well, yeah, I gotta wait on the injectors too, though. But if the injectors come in, it might be getting a little gas up here already. Let me see. Might be. Cause I was gonna say whenever I know I heard the fuel pump click on, but it was on the vector computer, but might be some up here. Yep, damn. So it's getting fuel. But, well, that's the good thing is getting fuel. That let you know the fuel rails and all that stuff working. But, and the fuel pump do cut on. But like I said, if it's on this computer, and if you got a whole nother motor that needs a different PSI, correct me if I'm wrong, just because it's working with this computer, then if I step on a throttle and this send signal to this, to tell this to open up the injectors, to give me more fuel, how would this know if this not hooked up to that? How would I know, how would that pump know I just stepped on the gas to give it more fuel if everything is to this? See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to run it
directly to here, and I don't know which one it is, so I'm gonna have to run it. And after that, everything turning over, she's good. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all for watching, guys. I know these some short videos, but I'm working. Y'all can see it, I'm working, guys. I promise y'all, it's more time working than goddamn filming. So right now it's like I don't have time to film every single thing because I'm still trying to get over the process. This is my first bubble shift swap, so I'm just trying to make sure everything legit, you know what I'm saying? But I will let y'all know we're gonna make a whole nother video on what to do, how to do this, and all that stuff, man. So thank y'all for watching, man. Stay tuned. Like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow. Hopefully the ejectors come in, the adapters, we can go ahead and bust it out tomorrow. Send a video to the guy, and then the only thing we'll be lacking is just the radiator stuff like that. So my goal is to put it back on the trailer, put the motor on the trailer, go deliver it, same process. See what I'm saying? So definitely stay tuned. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this computer down. So I'm gonna have to mount this computer. We're gonna do some more cleaning too. But I ain't gonna leave this computer here, but I'm gonna have to mount it somewhere over here on the side so it won't slide down. Oh. Then none of the bolts in that bag for the computer as well. But what we're gonna do, matter of fact, let me take this battery cable off. Since I know it's turning over, man, I had a whole time with that damn flywheel. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I say a hard time with that flywheel, hard time, but I got it though. I got it though. Another thing, guys. Oh, I ain't show y'all these joint valve deletes. I have to get those. Another thing, she will close. So if y'all got a bubble Chevy, she real close. Yes, sir, man. Stay tuned.